Rain or shine, 3 stalls. It does go through. Son of a gun. So it's almost 7 in the morning and it's like 90% humidity. My glasses are already fogged over. I've had them on my face for about 60 seconds. But it's gonna get less humid, but it's gonna get hotter. And plus I got shit to do today. So I'm gonna sneak in an early morning ride while I can. I don't think I showed you my Molly attachments for my fuel bottles. I told you about them, but I don't think I showed them to you. There they are. I got my Gator fender bag, or my giant loop fender. I don't know why I was called a Gator. My giant loop fender bag. I got it strapped on my saddlebag on my left pannier for an extra water bladder. Because the other day when I was out for a 7-hour ride, why did I just turn the key off? I'm an idiot. I actually ran out of water. Well, not quite, but I had to drink sparingly, or I would have. Not that I couldn't have stopped and gotten some more, but that's the whole point of having all this stuff on the bike, is if I go off on an adventure or go off road and I get in trouble, at least I'll have some supplies to get me by, extra gas if I run out, water. I got recovery gear on my Z-rig situation and a ratchet. Warren makes they used to make an actual motorcycle winch that was little bitty teeny, and they don't make it anymore. Haven't in a number of years. Can't find it. If you do, they're like ridiculously priced. So I literally ordered the smallest winch I could find. It's massive. I did weight, not dimensions, and it wasn't but 2 pounds heavier than the winch that Warren used to make, and I was like, oh, well, that's probably, but no, I think the dimensions are much greater, because it's not that much smaller than the actual Warren winch that I bought for my trailer that I haven't put on yet. So I told the lady we'd save it for when we get her a 4-wheeler, because I'm getting a motorcycle fixed for her right now. Well, I got it at the shop right now. I told him not to worry about the time, so I ended up telling when we'll be ready. But yeah, I know she's not going to like it. I think she's going to put about 15 minutes on the bike, if that, and go, nope, I quit, this is some bullshit. Because she rode 4-wheelers all her life, but she insists she rode a bicycle as a child, which I'm not even sure she really did that much, not like I did. She insists that not only did she ride a bike plenty as a child, but obviously she still got those skills, because it's like riding a bike, as they say. Well, that's not necessarily true. Don't do something for 40 years. May not be quite as adept at it as you think. I've literally put thousands of hours on bikes. I biked almost the entire time I lived in Lafayette, Louisiana, because for most of it I didn't own a car. And I worked at the college. It was like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 miles from the house, and it rains all the damn time in Louisiana, so make no mistake, rain or shine, I was out on 2 wheels. For that matter, I've been out on 2 wheels, rain or shine, for most of my life in one form or another. Even after I gave up manual bikes, that's when I started riding motorcycles regular. These tires are shit in the gravel. Or this bike is shit in the gravel. This is probably this Trackmaster in the back, this 760. It's just so damn wide. They fenced all this off. And they fenced all this off. None of this used to be fenced off. I don't know if somebody bought this house, or maybe the elder generation passed on and the younger generation inherited it. None of this used to be there. You know, as much trouble as I have with these GoPros, it's funny that I just trust them to work, and I'll be just carrying on forever, and I'll look in the mirror and I'll be like, oh, I'm not even recording. When did that stop? Luckily this time it's not the case. I'm just out here straight getting assaulted. Freaking bugs, acorns, tree nuts of a variety. Just keep on getting bombarded. Thankful to be alive. Oh, a dozen little chickens. A couple dozen little chickens. I totally forgot. I got my frickin' pressure gauge and my 4 GoPro batteries just sitting open in my jacket pocket that I was supposed to put away in here. The pressure gauge doesn't even fit inside the doesn't even fit in the pocket. It is sticking out. Lucky I didn't lose that. It's probably 20 bucks. Okay, I got my phone in my pocket too. That's not where that belongs. Also, it shouldn't even really have this cord hanging when it's not being used. What a good boy. They're clear cutting an area up here. Well, they did clear cut it. I actually noticed they finally put a freaking cable across the gate the other day when I was coming back from town. So probably got no trespassing signs up too. I've been looking at this place forever wanting to get on it. But it's too far to take my Cowie really, because I'll be on public roads too much. And I didn't have tires on the Suzuki until recently. I wasn't willing to take it in there with city tires. It's all mudded up. But I bet I can't go in there now, but I'm going to go take a peekaboo. It's a weekday anyway, so it's probably not a good idea. I don't know. I've ridden through here with my Cowie like twice maybe. Can only do it once they've come through here and cut it, which you can see, maybe you can see, they've done recently. Got to watch out for shit like that. And it's definitely like some dang bump traps and shit that if you're just flying through here and you're not paying attention, you end up getting yourself in trouble. Terrain is a lot bumpier than I remember. Shall we go back the other way? Do it standing up this time like we should have been? Try second gear. Yeah. Hey, I don't even think, like first is super tractory on the Cowie. This is not as tractory, but it's still fine. But second is definitely, I don't think I could lose first gear on this bike. You gotta do way too much clutch play. That's a good way to burn out a clutch. Yeah, I don't think I could get rid of first gear. I've always wanted to go up in here, kind of do the same thing I just did on the Highline, but you gotta, the one time I tried, there was a dude sitting at that property, and plus I'd have to come out right here, I think, which is a little bit sketchy because it drops down into the creek right there, and I don't think I could go down there and get back up. I don't know, I hadn't looked, but I would assume that's the case. I think I've ridden off there one time maybe, but that looks all clear cut. Like it does go all the way through. I should have tried that. See if, I'm gonna turn on this road and see if this road cuts to it. Oh, that's not a road. That's the road. There were actually power line trucks behind that gate. It doesn't come all the way here, but yeah, there were power line trucks behind that gate, so they're doing active work. And it's a weekday, so they might be. Oh, maybe it does go through. It does go through. It does go through. Yeah, don't want to go that way. Oh shit. Oh no. I was scared. This don't look nothing on GoPro, but that's pretty steep. And I don't know, it looks dry. It looks dry, but do I really feel like having a battle this frickin' morning? I gotta go to Costco. Costco opens at 10, at 7:16. I'm not really trying to get hot and sweaty and wet. I think I quit. This would be better served by the Cowie, which I actually have ridden the Cowie here before. Nice, 3 stalls. Professional. Regular pro here, boys. What the hell? Go check out our logging spot. See if it looks any more promising. I don't know what's going on, but all of a sudden the tires are incredibly loud. I don't know if I got something dragging. I feel like I got something dragging. I don't know, I see nothing. That is bizarre. Oh, the sound profile really changed just dramatically, and all of a sudden. Last time I went down this road, there was a bridge out. I think it was this road. And I had to take a detour or maybe turn around. I can't remember. I wonder if it was this. I wonder if that looks new. That looks newly paved. I wonder if it was that. Nope, it was that. It was that. Moreland. Road closed. Yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty soft down there. I can get off and scoot these apart, and then I could go through. I wonder if the bridge is probably not safe. It looks like, yeah, it looks like the left side has collapsed. They'll probably never fix this. I I kind of lost track of the logging area. I think I turned the wrong way when I got back on the highway. Yeah, the whole thing. This whole bike sounds incredibly loud all of a sudden. I wonder if this plate is vibrating. That's what it sounds like. Sounds like the skid plate is making noise. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a certain frequency where it's just that skid plate making noise. What the f***? Are there no roads that go through? Look at there's Loctite and all these yeah, it's still solid. There's some mud in there. There's some mud in there. Caked up with mud. There's a bunch of mud kind of in there a little bit, maybe. I'm just trying to figure out what would change the sound profile so dramatically and so drastically and so instantaneously. And I know I said that already, but oh my fuck, that's annoying as shit. That is incredibly loud. When I sped up, it went away. It's like my new truck, and not new, new to me. I've had other vehicles that did it in certain situations, usually with the back windows, but no, you can't roll with the window down in this truck because it creates that in your ears, that frequency vibration. Yeah, so you don't hear it at all at this speed, which you did before I put that foam in. But you get up to a certain speed, at least on the road, so this whole damn situation is a dead end. So I think this is my area. Oh yeah, cable up, son of a gun. Oh, they got a fence up too, and parts of it look like, that cable looked bar to bar too, and it looked like there was a gate on the other side. It looks like I could get in right there. I don't see any no trespassing signs. Oh, we're so bad. Hunting blind over there. Go fuck yourself, hunting blind. I'm going for a ride.